Good day, good day. As I have no idea, as what they call it, trendy. Today, an erotic virgin chat. It's a great subject to say what is the weakness of virgin. This time is decided by the texture, and it's me as profile. Of course, all the time, erotic virgin chat is only me, dr.Ownbuy, the profile. Perhaps several people could be remarked, but will be remarked as routine with sex, or perhaps to say elderly, mature, grey virginity. Whatever will ever be remarked, but it's always erotic virgin chat is dr.Ownbuy, the main profile character. Talking about texture, and dr.Ownbuy is then the skinny guy. So this time texture is to say, today on a Friday 23 May 2025, first I've seen a real mirror between, it was not a muscular, but fatness versus my skinny. As I have several extraordinary techniques with fitness exercise, halter weights, band bar, etc. As I have several extraordinary techniques to say, great trick you can do with that, of muscular strength, even for a skinny guy. So I got that I've got. Such a thing I've got. So a great trick where fitness exercise to say a skinny guy got power. There's such a thing I've got. That's why with the muscular, it does not prove too much of a loss. How I a skinny guy with great libido. To the muscular it doesn't prove the greater loss. But it was an encounter with a fat man, the fat man of real beer and cigarette throat. And then it was to mirror that to myself. Then it was, I was only, in philosophical terms, nothing but a soft fruit, an easy satay stick. According to that man of, let's say, a great hollow pumpkin. Even to say with other alcohol habits, to give also a poetic approach, to say the shine of the hollow moon, that your lungs feel real, not to say wobbly, but that the lungs and the throat and inside the head feels really the shine of the hollow moon. A certain thing about alcohol. But this was a fat man to say, real beer in the throat, real cigarette in the throat. And to mirror that to myself, I will say, just a little soft piece of fruit I was. To make the mirror reflection like that. But my disturbance in my mind was, that is the muscular folks. Then it doesn't relate that I'm all that less. Then it's to say I got the greatness of a fitness exercise of high libido. Then it does not prove the loss. But this time to mirror myself to a fat man to say, then he was the hollow pumpkin. The fat man of the hollow pumpkin. Not to say that he's not to say that he's less weight, but it was said the hollow, otherwise to say, as I was the soft fruit, this easy satay stick, then to say, I recognize myself to say, a pole position, the candlelight inside, when to have sex. That just came my second mirror effect. When after that to see women for a downtown flirt, there was two occasions where I had mirror and effect. How to say, all those years of downtown, would not that be soonest? To a strange regret. I have no idea at all why that not put soonest. I've many times approached even a woman or even a man for a social conversation, even a man I approach for social conversation, women all the time for flirts, or even when Granny women for social conversation. I've approached many people. There are many, not to say many at all. Calmly, careful selections, several more so. Downtown flirts as well. Calmly, careful selection. Social conversations with the granny, for example. Even just a trendy guy. Calm, careful selections. So I speak to many people, not even at all, if you compare it. If you compare it with the loudmouth, great babbler, the great talker. Not even that I have that many, but I've had to say times of such things. My times that I had a conversation has been, and it could be at all times. It could always be at all times, but to say many goes really different with how you see someone doing a flirt or a social conversation. To say many, it's really not many if it's dr.Ownbuy, but to say several occurred, it could always occur yet still. So the second occasion was the women of downtown flirt. It was also, to say flirt, it did not yet reach the key. Aiming for hitting the key, but did not reach the key. So, then at that occasion I see that, hey, my candlelight, my pole position to have the sexual occasion, to say the straight dick, not to say heterosexual straight, only to say the candlelight and the pole position, I say it's missing. But then I was not empty-handed. At the first minute I reflect to say I'm a soft fruit, according to a fat man, empty pumpkin, but the pumpkin is not empty at all, eh? Not a mistake. I was a soft fruit, this is easy statistic. So then to the second occasion was pole position to have the sex, candlelight inside, to have the sex, the stream of electricity in the penis line, the dick bone line, the stream of electricity in the dick bone line, the pole position, the candlelight inside. When I had the flirt, I said, hey, it was the reason why I attack late. And I always attack late. Oh, not always, but mostly happens that when it's a flirt downtown, I attack many times occur that I attack very late. Always waiting for as soon as the tooth wheel strikes, or when she says, okay, black boy, I've had enough. The girl say, okay, black boy, I've had enough. Say your word. Please, thank you very much. Yeah. Always said, when it's exactly at such a time. I could have, I'm close in the meters, close in talk range, and it's always not until, okay, black boy, say what you got to say, let's see what's up. Only until the girl makes so, and then I start. Or else the conversation could have started sooner. So this happened again, but it did not reach key. Before it reached key, it was the girls had to go their own way. But then I see that, hey, the virgin of myself, of the sexual occasion to have not the pole position candlelight and the electricity stream mid-side of the dick bone penis, to have that not, and for prostitution, red light district, I disapprove for the dress code, as we now speak about. To disapprove for the dress code for prostitution red light districts. To disapprove for the disqualify and the dress code to go such horse occasion bedroom, some kind of downtown inner city street window bedroom. Then I disapprove the dress code for that. So to say, not the pole position, but I was not empty-handed. I will prove it to you right now. How I was not empty-handed. Minutes are how much? 9 it says, inside 50. was having myself, yes, yes here, this gimmick, party elastic with a gauze and then a hook lace to a flat shoestring, then a knot to keep the gauze at position. It was at the top of the neck. Was how the first testing phase went. To say no success, I went for, because of mirroring the fat man is with empty popcorn, which the popcorn was not empty at all. Mirroring the women, mirroring the girls, was I noticing that the pole position, the candlelight, the electric beam stream, mid-side penis, dick bone. So I was not empty-handed. I figured the rope has to go bottom side neck. And this is only a testing phase. It's only a testing phase to reignite the candlelight. And as I came home from just today, this big day, I came home around early. I left around, let's see, I left around 11:30. I came home around 5:30, 6 o'clock p.m. From leaving at 11:30 a.m. to come home around 5:30, 6 o'clock p.m. So the rope was at downtown when I placed it at lower deck. It was not tight enough. So earlier this evening, as it's now around the half an hour of 10:30 going to 11, that half an hour is now p.m. So then I placed it earlier this evening a bit tighter. And as you see, it's only a testing phase if this will ignite to cause the candlelight, the pole position. More to say the candlelight is more to say that is truly what they understand. And then it's like a testing phase only, but this goes to the saying of the food could not be the cause. The saying of the food could not be the cause. That's saying exact. And if it's you are obsessed. You are the one obsessed to go do muscular exercise, targeted position exercise. You must also follow various testing phase of lower neck, partial elastic, partial flash rope, whatever you choose. This time is flash shoestring. At below of the neck. A true 24/7 also during showering. And it must be not too light, not too light tension. Yes, light tension, but exact correct tension of rep. Or rep or this, yes, rep, with the correct tension of rep. And exact correct tension of rep. Not all too light, but not all too irritating. And again the exact partial rope, partial elastic. Elastic at backside neck, rope at frontside neck. Partial, it must be partial elastic, partial rope. It cannot be one full rope, it cannot be one full elastic. It must be partial exact. It's just a testing phase, dr.Ownbuy. And even perhaps one of the things that I stay addictive as superstition. Superstition is great several times as I've become an addiction of superstition. Yes, and perhaps it's not for you, perhaps. Only when you're addictive of superstition, only then can you work with it. Similar as your mathematical expertise, or whatever kind of employmentship expertise, that only you can work with it because you're the employment expertise. With the mathematical genius, is only you can do the thing. Yes, the employment expertise is only for you to do. It's also for me also. Superstition is like my great pleasure in life. Say, as now that I tried many of such little clumsy crafts or superstitional items. This is it's my very good. I think it's my dough dust. My dough dust of a warm heart. Even if to say if I lose all of those, it's not the greatest problem if I throw away all my what is a failure of electrical device. With electrical device is a failure, you have nothing of useful of it. To lose all the superstition items is really no problem. Only the superstition item of body attachments. Then a problem, yes. But to say a cup with some hair and some body lotion, to say it's a magical trick of bounce off a haunting, because it's a cup with airproof, with vacuum sealing, with vacuum seal, some hair and some body lotion, and then this witchcraft haunting bounce off. So such kind of gimmicks, little items of crafts, clumsy crafts, no problem to lose it all. To say by dough dust of warm heart, such is no problem at all. It stays a welcome joke. That's just things that I've many got. Those are just welcome jokes. No problem to lose if someone says not by someone. Exactly, not by someone. For someone to say housemaid, the woman to say housemaid. Yeah, for you, I'm not the only one with the device to cause such a thing. There is no problem. There is no problem of dough dust or whatever. But the superstitious items of body attachments, such are a problem indeed. So just say it's my dough dust of a warm heart. And now this one, to reignite the candlelight, it's now become it's addictive sense, addictive body sense, pleasurable addictive body sense. It's not my real expertise. Yeah, it's my addiction, but not my real expertise. It's not yet a real expertise. It's an addiction indeed. To if I could able to accomplish a pleasant one. I tried many times, but it must have the feature of witchcraft, anti-witchcraft. Like, for example, this here, the red here. It's now an addictive one to me to say, I like to prove this fashion. To say, prove this fashion, I like to prove it with the fashion. Forget it again, the red. Prove that with the fashion. It's now an addictive one for me. No. Minutes are all the way to 18 and 19 going in the first zero. Well, the first announcement was 9 inside the 50. Now at 19 inside the 10. Going to. Mustn't be too long. Not 20, going to 25. This is the guess. If 30, I'm disappointed for the 30. What more to say? Only to say, how the virgin was so weak, but not in comparison with the muscular. With the muscular, it was a fair compete. But to the candlelight inside, it was only a soft fruit, an easy sadistic. To the candlelight inside, only a soft fruit, easy sadistic, with no candlelight inside. Of the encounter of the mirror effect with the fat man, or to say of the pumpkin, of the empty pumpkin, which was not the empty pumpkin at all. It was the great beer throat with the great cigarette throat. Such a fat man. then the mirror effect. Then secondary came, and the second in occasion came of today's outdoors was the girls to say, the girls of downtown flirt. I tried to get something going in action, but it didn't happen to the key. Then it was to notice for myself that I was not even halving the candlelight, not even having the electric beam and mid-side dick bone, not even having the pole position for the sexual occasion. But it's more to say the candlelight. It's more to say. And then the solution came off at lower neck to ignite, to reignite the candlelight. And what will you do? Muscular exercises of targeted position. And what is the English saying of, no, not English, but any language has a saying as well. To say, it could not be the food that causes it. Okay, then we go to 25, without 21, inside 20, yeah, is it, yeah, inside 20, yeah, go to 25, and now stop saying, it's to my regret, must you find the pieces of remarks, and for yourself, find a mindful conclusion to my regret. Can I not make it to a sentence of phrase? So I hardly end our remarks, now going to ending time. At what? 22 straight. Okay. For 25 minutes motion chat, 25 erotic virgin chat, 25 minutes erotic virgin chat. This time. Let's see the minutes. 23 straight. Go on. 24. Max attention to press stop at the record button. Yeah. This is a only backside display camera. Yeah. I have a mirror as I look at the backside display by a mirror at what you do not see. I could twist the camera around and you should see the mirror also, but this time, one time, just not. So a camera with no front side display. Whenever it happens to buy a Android telephone without SIM card inserted for the use of camera exact only, with a 24 and inside 10. Yes, when it could happen, I buy an Android telephone for the only use of camera. When it certainly could happen, then to use the front camera. Yeah, is it front camera to use? No, yes, there's front camera to use, yeah. When it happens, the Android telephone will be my camera for the use of video capture. Only Android telephone with no SIM card inserted. Okay, inside 40, going inside 50 at 24 minutes. Okay. Erotic virgin chat, yes. I thank you for your time. I see you another time.